What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamar. This is Taya.
Hi.
And today we're on Stargirl, Season 1, Episode 2. This episode is called S.T.R.I.P.E. So we got the introduction to the JSA, to Stargirl, her new hometown, you know, Pat.
All those weird people.
Yeah, everybody. Y'all, they said that the weird people is just...
The old villains.
Well, some of them. Like the trainer and...
The one who told her to sit down in that special seat at the cafeteria and stuff.
I think she was like the cheetah girl or whatever.
The one who did a flip off the balcony.
But...
And
they said the people were being really nice because in small towns, so people do, everybody knows each other, they know each other's business, and they're just really friendly.
They're not each other's business?
But that's, hey, whatever. That's what y'all say. We'll see if that's not true or if it is. Whatever.
Probably is fine.
Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't be, but other than that, I mean, she basically discovered the staff, her father, who that is, you know, and she's kind of getting, well, she's causing the Injustice Society or League, whatever they're called.
She attacked one of the villains.
Well, they attacked, yeah, unintentionally, not knowing that his dad was one of the villains.
And
so
now he knows her face, which is bad.
And he called some of his old people back, so that's Injustice is probably going to be showing back up again. So I don't know if her and S.T.R.I.P.E can.
This time he's probably gonna want the staff.
Mm-hmm.
I said this time he's probably gonna want the staff. Because last time he didn't take the staff.
Well, the staff might be useless to them because it only works in the hands. Well, originally
they
only
might
worked for
not know that
Stargirl.
though.
True.
And they can use magic on it or something. They might think they can.
Well, she has Pat now too, and he has his big robot suit.
Right.
So he calls himself S.T.R.I.P.E. So we're gonna see what's going on.
Oh yeah, you guys said it's the car. Makes sense.
It does make sense. A lot of sense.
Yeah, it reminds me of Incredibles.
It's one hell of a suit. Yeah, after the car. The lights, engine.
Stay away from me! I need it, Pat!
I can explain.
Stop playing!
First, I need to get you somewhere safe, okay?
Yeah, the old boy's still over here now.
Right.
That giant robot, pretty noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
Good going.
Now.
And your head bleeding. Not the handle for a passenger to hold on.
Junk!
Is this thing even safe?
Looks pretty good for a hungry jump though.
Agreed.
I wonder how long he's had this, because if he had this, why didn't he help fight Injustice Society along with the JSA?
My plan exactly. He didn't see it, did he? Dang it.
Did it have a name on it?
It had a school. And it's the school his son goes to, so he needs to access it. You know?
True that.
So he wouldn't really need his one.
So much for her secret identity.
I hope he has cushion in there. I would get car sick and throw up in the whole thing.
She's shook.
I built it after Sylvester died.
Oh,
You built it?
Got old car parts.
Makes sense.
What did your attacker look like?
I don't know. Creepy, red hair. He threw tires at me with his eyes.
It was with his mind. He's called Brainwave, one of the Justice Society's enemies, a member of the Injustice Society of America.
Injustice
The
Society.
Injustice Society of America. None of you were good with names, huh? Stripesy.
It was a different time then. And look, the less you know,
I want to know who Brainwave is.
I'm trying to protect you.
One of y'all did say that because we kept calling him Wizard. We thought he was the Wizard, but his name was Brainwave.
Starman wasn't your dad. And Brainwave
The wizard
killed
sounds
a lot of
the
my
same.
friends that night.
I mean,
Johnny
not
The
the same.
powers
but-
look kind of similar to me.
Hawkman,
Right, that's what I meant to
Hawkgirl,
say.
Who killed Starman?
their leader.
She wants
Icicle.
revenge.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Closer than you think.
Well, I bet Brainwave
Hey,
does.
hold on a second.
No, you hold on. There's no way it's a coincidence this psychopath is in the same small town that you are. No more secrets, no more lies. What's Brainwave doing in Blue Valley?
That's the point. You brought them back here, so now you're responsible for all this stuff.
Alright.
Someone's downstairs.
What?
I heard them come in.
Stay here with your mother.
What is it?
This is the cat house.
Just a cat.
Hey,
Just a cat.
there's nothing to worry about.
Right. How would you know? You
This
just
is
sleep.
Valley.
He said this is Blue Valley. No, and then you know, have been murderers and killers and crap.
It's only the dumb people who don't bring a weapon with them
This is
downstairs.
probably Brainwave trying to recruit the team back.
Pick one.
So this is the Wizard.
Hmm.
It's probably just Icicle or Brainwave.
What the hell are you doing? I could have killed you. Why are you wearing that?
We have a problem, William.
Couldn't wait until morning.
This girl has Starman's staff.
No, so they gonna all know her secret identity.
Where did she get it?
I don't know. You need to alert the others.
Look at you.
Tell them to be prepared.
No, not until we know exactly what's going on.
I didn't pour the whole thing.
I called Jordan.
You left me in charge. Now why wouldn't you come to me first?
I know how you think. You're ready to take your family on a run.
I'll warn you once. Stay out of my head, Henry.
Why did they
understand
disband it?
your concern, William. I do.
They decide to kill the JSA and then
But the
stop the
work
life
we're
of crime
doing
and
here
get
in
families.
Valley is the perfect test case for Jordan's grand plan. It's far too important to us, to our families, and to their futures.
These people really don't know their husbands.
Project New America is our purpose, our legacy. It's what we're doing here, isn't it?
So they just got like a plan, but it's a slow
Of
one.
course.
But he's kind of wanting to back out of it because he's probably happy.
I'm going to locate this girl. I'm going to find out what she knows. And then I'm going to kill her.
It's not as easy as you think, so.
Okay, so we got this guy who doesn't really want to be the wizard, who doesn't want to be back into the fray. We got Brainwave, who does. Icicle, it has this big grand plan.
No one.
So now we gotta see what the other
Go
guy
back upstairs, please.
A teammate of Starman's, a member of the Justice Society of America, called Hourman.
I thought you said they all died.
Can I just get through this? It's not easy for me either, you know?
For somebody
Hourman
to survive.
survived that night, and he took it upon himself to follow the Injustice Society's trail across the country from Los Angeles to Colorado to Nebraska. Nebraska. He and his wife died in an accident shortly after they got here. 2 years ago, I followed Rex's research here. That's when I met your mom.
Why'd he give it to you?
It's not like he had a lot of options. I was the only one left.
Our man's dead
When
now.
I got to Blue Valley, I couldn't pick up the Injustice Society's trail. I thought maybe they passed through or even left the country. I never would have moved us here if I thought any of them actually stayed in Blue Valley. I wouldn't put you or your mom in danger like that, or Mike.
If you stopped looking for them, why the big robot?
I thought I could help Owlman, but he wanted to go alone. I never used that robot before tonight. It was the first time.
Okay. Brainwave's in this town somewhere for whatever reason. So let's go find him.
You're being careless, all right? Brainwave might not be alone, and he saw you.
It was dark.
If he finds out who you are and comes here, I don't even want to think about it. You know, you might laugh at those red and white stripes I wore, but people looked at those instead of my face. We had costumes for a reason, to protect our families.
Yeah,
Costume.
she lost
Check.
hers already.
Probably need a mask too.
No,
No.
no costume.
No,
You have
no,
your ID.
I get it. I totally see your point, Pat. Protect the family. Superhero rule number 1.
Rule number 1 is that I'm doing this without you.
This has to be the reason the staff lit up. Because it knows the bad guys are here.
You're 15 years old.
You said you met my dad when he was 15.
That was different.
How?
Oh,
For
you
a
didn't
whole lot
deny
of
it.
reasons that I don't have to explain right now, okay?
I'm not going to sit on the sidelines like you did, Pat.
Hey, I'm not sitting on the sidelines.
I know he want to yell so bad, but he can't because it's late.
And that's his stepdaughter. And she barely.
I think
likes him.
he's definitely right. She's too eager to go out and be reckless and fight when she barely knows how to use that thing. She doesn't even know that they know her identity. They're gonna come looking for her family. Everybody's in danger right now.
He can't
And
sleep.
Pat's never even used that thing really, so he doesn't even really know how to fight it. He probably know what it can do, but he definitely can't do it alone either. So by pushing her away isn't gonna help. The more people you have fighting along your side, the better. But I also get not wanting to put a 15-year-old in danger, let alone the person you love's daughter. Yeah, so it's a tough situation. These dang animals. Well, I don't let your guard down too soon.
That is not that heavy to make.
I'm
it
just
loud.
waiting for like something to blow up or
Let's do it. You scared the hell out of me. Come on.
Why are you awake?
okay. So that scene was for nothing. Okay. What was the point of that? That's fine. Okay. Got some glitches to work out. Definitely need some more firepower in that. Alright, test trial number 2. Third time's a charm? He turned that suit up.
Good morning. Hey.
Hi.
Gotta hide her face because it's all bruised up.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh my God. What
Oh,
happened?
I fell down the basement stairs.
What?
Get them while they're hot. Who's hungry?
What happened to you?
Oh, I tripped down those basement stairs.
You both fell down the basement stairs?
He ran into me.
Yeah, there's a bad stat.
Yeah, it's a couple of bad steps down there. I was able to fix it. What I did was, well, it's kind of an interesting story. I replaned it and then got up under.
Pancakes! Wow! Wow, look at these, Mom.
Yeah, they look great.
Would you like blueberry or chocolate chip?
One of each.
Luckily,
You got it, one of each.
Okay.
Come on up.
Luckily, they
You sure
kind
you're
of
both
slept.
okay?
So.
Fine. Great.
she definitely picks up on that. If not, she's a little too.
Why are you guys acting so weird?
Yeah, okay.
What are you talking about? Serving breakfast here.
Damn it.
Mike, language.
What do you want me to say?
Dang it, darn it.
How about a golly gee? Is that too strong?
That's perfect.
Thanks for trying with that.
All right, I'll be
that's how
off
she
right at
sees this?
6.
Sounds great. Nice suit.
Thank you.
Looks nice, huh?
Yes, nice though.
Let's see if she got some creative skills.
Isn't it Tuesday? Doesn't she have to go to school?
I think this is early in the morning. Maybe. I don't know. It might have.
Maybe for after school?
I don't know. Shoot, I told you I wouldn't have went back to that school. They had me messed up.
I do online. No, I can't focus online.
But I'd probably in a small area like this, they probably only have like one school. We only
What's
have one
next?
school. in
Right,
one
not so
city
runny.
for high school.
Pronto.
He
Sit down.
can read your mind. He knows you're stealing.
Tell me, Junior,
He's reading his mind. See if he's lying.
did a girl beat you and your friends up and destroy my car?
It was too hard to see. Maybe it was a girl. Can you give me a ride to school?
He's telling the truth. He probably just assumed it was a man.
What am I thinking?
Come on, Dad.
Try and guess.
I hate when you stare at me like this.
Is he trying to wonder if his son has powers?
It's weird.
Look me in the eyes and tell me what I'm thinking.
He said it's weird.
They don't have a good relationship, obviously.
Dad, I have to take the bus. I don't know.
I think he was testing his son to see if his abilities activated yet or something. Or if he even has them at all.
I'll drop you off on the way to the hospital.
Because he said that their new plan was New America or something. So are they trying to... He nearly
I've
stalled.
told you before, you don't steal from family.
Yes, sir.
I'm wondering if they're like trying to make a new generation of supervillains.
That's
You know
what
what
I
I
said
mean?
last episode.
Is it?
I think so. What was that?
I don't know. I'm just wondering because I don't know what else New America will be. And then to me, it seemed like he was testing them for powers. And then like all of them has families, so they all have kids. Are like they all waiting for their kids to get powers? Now we have Icicle Senior, and we know he has Icicle Junior eventually. So he has a kid. Brainwave has a kid. Wizard has a kid. So like they all probably have kids, and they want them to take over their
Okay, I
mantle.
see.
I'm guessing.
Taking care of business. It's time to step it up. You either coming with us, or you get left in the dust.
Probably some good material, man. They gotta take blasts from supervillains.
Do what a girl's gotta. Girls gotta do what a girl's gotta. A girl's
That happened to me before. That actually happened. I was here. I think we cut my finger. It's smoking. I'm so good.
Yes?
This may sound a bit silly, but the farmers would do cow pie bingo to raise money for the schools way back when. They would raffle off square plots in the field
That
and they would...
sounds silly. And disgusting. Any others?
I wouldn't. Don't raise your
Anyone
hand,
else
girl.
with an idea?
They're looking at her
No,
like she's.
no one else? Now come up with something.
Doesn't look like he's really open to ideas.
Right.
That's why they were all looking like, we already been there and tried that.
Mr. Sharp can be tough.
He reminds me of Cat, but she's not funny.
Right.
Cat Grant, she was fierce, she was stern, but she had her sense of humor.
Whoa! Come on, man. Don't bring this stuff in here. What are you thinking?
I was slapping.
Hey, Larry. Sorry,
Roger. That's right, buddy. How you doing, Pat?
pretty good.
You don't look good.
Okay.
At all.
All right.
What's going on?
Well, funny you should ask. I'm actually been thinking about maybe getting on a cardiovascular wellness type program that I've been reading about.
No idea what you're talking about.
Okay, well, yeah, like you call it getting ripped. Ripped, right?
Don't be ashamed to say Rick. That's what we do here, buddy. Let's go.
Okay, well, I just wanted to sign up today.
Go back there, get changed, come out, we're getting started right now. Let's go. Right now.
He said, yeah, I'm gonna get ready. I'll be ready next week, and he's I just want to sign up and get started next week. He said, yeah, get back there now. Get ready or something.
Want pain.
I'm bad.
And who's that with you? Oh, that's Courtney.
Why don't you have lunch with her?
You're gonna have lunch with your friend.
That's brainwave.
Your father and I have to get back to work.
Oh, he can't really see her.
You'll see everyone at the open house today. It's gonna be a party. Love you, Mom.
Open house.
Yes, I assume you and Henry will be there.
Oh, we wouldn't miss it.
So he knows
My parents
she's a
are the
blonde,
best.
but he doesn't really. Okay.
Why are we here?
Go get some punch, Henry.
Before I punch you in the face.
Mrs. Rosani, no, Mr. Mora. She's the best.
She loves her parents so much, and they're like, can you get some friends?
Me again. I'm a bragger with this one.
Brainwave.
Oh, God.
Excuse me.
You know what they say. It's not bragging, it's true.
She just raised a huge red flag.
Your teachers seem incredibly well educated. I told you, Mom, to stop talking.
Think of something like.
Oh, damn it.
So it's you. Hello? Courtney.
Stay away from me.
You're Starman's daughter? Is that it? You keep thinking of him over and over.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
Walk away.
You'll pay for what you did to my dad and the JSA.
You're frightened. Your father was frightened too. Of so many things. You're going to bring me the cosmic staff. You're going to come back here with it at midnight. Your mother, Barbara. I will kill your mother if you don't bring this staff. Do you understand? I'll make it look like she had a stroke. I will make sure that her death is extremely painful. Midnight.
Wait right here, all right? Wait right here.
They're gonna have to fight.
Accelerator program. I'm really not feeling so hot. I had some of those
pigs in a blanket over there, and can we hit it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so principal, senator.
Nice talking to you. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.
Oh, and I said that. That's so embarrassing.
No thanks.
It's like, yeah, no, after seeing what happened to him, we're good. And why do you call them pigs in a blanket? I'm like, what is he talking about? The hot dog thingies. They look good.
I do. I eat those.
What are you doing?
I mean,
I
they
have to
are.
face him. He's going to hurt my mom if I don't.
No. All right. You're staying here.
He said he'd give her a stroke. He'd make her death painful.
When he says that, he's not lying. And he'll do it to you, too.
Stop trying to scare me.
You should be scared. You understand me?
Well, I can't be right now. Pat, my whole life I waited for my father to show up. And now I know why he didn't. Brainwave and the others took him from me. And the staff is giving me a chance to get justice for that. For my dad. For the JSA, for your friends.
I don't care that staff works for you. You're staying here. You listen to me. I'm not back in the morning. You get your mom and Mike and you leave Blue Valley. You leave and you never, ever look back. Do you understand what I'm saying? You stop. You protect your mom. You get her out of here.
My whole thing is,
That's so funny.
what do you do at this point? Because, do you kill him?
He can't even work the suit.
I mean, he's brainwave, but you take him down, he's not down unless you put him in some sort of prison.
Or kill him.
Or kill him. Or put him in some state where he's not, you know, like in a coma or
Able
something.
to.
But
it reminds me of like how people use mirrors to like reflect things. Like what if they made like a special mirror to reflect his brain powers when they're trying to read it. When he's trying to read someone else's mind.
I don't think that's how it
And he ends
works.
up hurting his mind. I don't know.
I don't know what they're gonna do, but I'm interested to see how the show handles their villains, like what they're gonna do with them. Flash was creative. He put people in his metahuman prison. Oliver killed people at first, but then eventually was able to work with the police.
Oh, that's
put
where
them
he
to
works.
justice. Supergirl's a recognized hero, so whoever she brings in, the police or the DPO takes them in. So like everybody had their connections to some sort of prison or law enforcement. So I'm kind of curious how this show handles it.
Am I interrupting?
No.
Her mom knocks. What?
You getting along with Pat today didn't go unnoticed. I know this has been difficult. The move and a new stepfather, a new stepbrother,
And she's thinking she's
instant
gonna leave her
family.
mom.
I thought it'd all be so perfect.
It's okay.
I'm just thinking about how if Pat dies, her mom's not
I
gonna be
am
happy.
grateful for everything that you've been doing. I wanted you to know. Everything's not been as easy as I imagined it'd be transitioning here. I know that. But we're gonna make a good life. That's all I want for you.
That's all I want for you, too.
Come here. You'll always be the greatest thing that has ever happened to me.
Thanks, Mom.
We're gonna figure this out.
Yeah.
All right, good night.
Her mom doesn't like flag something's not right with her.
Maybe she just assumes it's the moving and stuff, so she's not really putting that much mind into it.
Yeah, plus she doesn't know anything that would make her feel alarmed. But I mean, I would be alarmed just because she's acting weird, she has marks on her, you know what I mean? So I, as a parent, would be alarmed just for that. I wouldn't just fall for no BS story. He's like, what in the entire fuck? Let's hope he worked out the glitches already.
Who are you?
Oh my. Someone looking for justice.
Oh god. This ain't gonna be easy. Oh, car. Oh. You can't throw anything at this
I
man.
ain't doing that.
Oh, you got it to work. Not able to do anything. Courtney's gonna come.
Of course.
Oh, she late. But I'm thinking she about to pop up any second now. Oh, she got the mask.
That's so cool.
When she got the hang of it.
Where is the staff?
McDonald's. That's what I was thinking.
The staff, you got it. Bucko.
I'm Stargirl. And that's my sidekick.
That's a hurt piece.
She better have a lot of foundation to cover up these braces she's about to get. But she's doing good. Watch out.
The fight scenes in this are so good. Very impressive.
Come on, it can't work.
Stripe, I need you to get it together.
You had me worried at first. New Starman. That'd be big trouble. Real game changer. Imagine my relief. No sooner than just a silly little star girl.
Why isn't the staff moving on its own?
I forgot how much fun this is.
Come on, come on.
Pat, are you okay?
I'm good.
More like he's the one that got to cover up the bruises.
Right.
What do
He
we do
get
with
knocked
it?
around in there, head banging on everything. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. What did they do with him? If he's not dead.
We found him outside. From what we can gather, your father suffered a seizure of some sort. And we're doing everything we can. But the best person to help him would have been him.
Like I figured he'd be in a coma of some sort. That was one of my 3 guesses because they don't have connections with police or law enforcement or anybody who can detain metahumans. So
I don't know, she ain't getting no sleep.
I never thought there'd be another Starman.
Stargirl.
I was just gonna say she's not a man.
We took down Brainwave. We'll find the others that killed my dad in the JSA, and we'll get justice for them too.
but what does that look like? You can't fry everyone's brain.
I hope that
I mean, you can, but I
after
don't think you
he,
can.
I hope he did it after he left the
What are you talking about?
parent
I don't know why the
conference thing
staff
after
works for
school.
me.
He didn't go to
Who
school.
knows? I mean,
The wizard didn't tell him
maybe you are Sylvester's
her
daughter.
actual name.
As crazy as that might
I
be.
doubt it.
But whatever the case,
He's more of
you're
a
the
guy who
one
likes to take things into his own
You're the one who
hands.
saved me and stopped Brainwave.
No.
You.
We stopped that freak together. You and me. Come on, sidekick, don't flake on me now.
I'm dead.
The last time I was a sidekick, my partner got killed.
Yes, but this time you have a freaking robot. You can do this, Pat. The staff chose me, and I choose you. Stargirl and S.T.R.I.P.E.
Drop the S.
What about Stripe? Ooh,
And why?
like an acronym, yeah, like subatomic tactical robot, internet Pat enhancer. Nailed it. Yes, that's cool.
Stargirl and S.T.R.I.P.E.
So which one of the bad guys is next?
What's that?
I'm really excited for this series. I really love this. I'm curious where this is going. Because I doubt they're all just going to let her fight them one at a time. Especially now seeing what happened to Wizard. They're all about to band together.
He
and
has
like,
to activate his powers. But is this wizard?
I don't know, but you know Wizard wanted out. Brainwave said he was going to run. So, this is probably Icicle. I haven't memorized their faces all
I
yet.
was just gonna say they all look the same. All that just took it to a suit.
Grundy. Oh crap.
He kept him locked in there? I'm so mad.
I mean, what else are they gonna do with him? He's a big
but they
zombie
can let
creature.
him walk out underground if he was,
He's uncontrollable.
he is?
I mean, he can listen, but only when he wants to listen.
Yeah, let me show you.
Yeah, that's him. He's Icicle. They look cool. I want to see that poster.
Oh, what's that man?
He's the one that
That
kept
is-
telling
Check out
Stargirl's
Brainwave.
mom no. He was the
I
boss.
kind of hinted
What do we
that.
do?
I should have said it.
But who is he? Sport? No.
You don't worry, Steven. I killed one Starman.
Yeah, Icicle.
I can kill another.
So who was the other guy? Which villain was he?
I'd love to have ice powers.
He looks a little too unfit to be Sportsmaster, so Sportsmaster I don't think Sportsmaster's the gym guy who's training Pat. So that's out for me. I don't know. He will probably run into him there though in the fitness, like I think somebody was saying.
Maybe he...
So I'm really excited. This series is so good. It looks so great. I mean,
Maybe he was a sidekick and kept the plans together or something.
I have no idea. Well, you'll be moving next week, so this is your
Next
last
Monday.
Stargirl reaction for a while until we see each other again.
Yeah.
I will continue to
Of
do
course.
them, but she won't be around.
And I can comment my thoughts in the comments.
Yeah, maybe we can even watch it separately, and I don't know. I
Can
want
FaceTime me on your laptop.
I gotta figure out how to do that. And maybe I can
Skype on
record a
your
chat
laptop.
or something. I have to, we'll work on it. I have a busy week as well with moving, so.
Yeah, he used to move again.
So anyway, we will figure that out. Everybody's been kind of video chatting and recording things online, so there's some sort of way. I don't know how to do it exactly. If you guys have any ideas or know of any like websites that allow you to like video chat and record the chats,
type the link
so
in
that I
the
could
comments.
save it and put it in. Yeah, let me know. And maybe if we get that right, we could just do reactions from a distance.
Yeah.
I did see a YouTube page do that, but I don't know how they did it.
Yeah. So if you can please like let us know how.
Yeah.
That would be very grateful.
So that we can combine them and
so that way you guys are getting both of the reactions still. Because I mean this is called Big Bro and so it says.
Yeah, so I'm gonna work on that in the next few weeks. So if it isn't up next week, if I don't have that ready because in the next few days are gonna be busy for me, then
you guys know why.
Try to expect it in the next few weeks, but it's gonna take some time because I'm gonna be busy for a while.
So just be a little patient.
We're not gonna be really adding too many more reactions or adding any more shows than what we're already doing. She'll have one more Harley Quinn video, and then she's gonna do Star Wars reactions to the movie. So that'll be the last few videos you get with her in it until we figure out the rest of the glitches and stuff. Anyway, other than that, back to Stargirl. I'm really excited to where this series is going. We see a lot of doubt in Pat. Pat is really kind of traumatized from the events that happened and watching all those people die. And he doubts himself. He doubts,
he's kind of unsure of putting his stepdaughter into a situation because if something were to happen to her, I mean.
What's her name again? Courtney.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doubts. Yeah, he's been doubting Courtney because he's like, Starman died and you're not even half as good as him right now.
Right.
And I just have a man in a robot suit who's still working on the glitches of the suit.
Right, and I just got messed up.
Yeah, he was pretty useless against Brainwave.
And
but
he probably has a concussion, or a little concussion.
Yeah. He probably has to add different types of weaponry because it looks like he only has that punch right now.
And that's kind of useless.
I mean, against Brainwave, it was useless.
But it can also be useless against Icicle. He can make a quick wall.
He might have trouble with the more metahuman people. He may want Courtney to deal with them. But as for like people with like Sportsmaster, that would do a serious blow if he can land the hit. But Sportsmaster is probably very agile and be able to quickly dodge something like that. So like I said, he's going to need some different weaponry. He's probably only going to be able to land that fisting against someone off guard because the cheetah woman is also very agile and fast. So she'll be able to dodge things like that. So he has to really be trying to catch people off guard. And then once he does launch that, he's out of a hand. So he's really just going to have to do better timing, better weaponry, and S.T.R.I.P.E will be
better
set to go and help her out. But still, they're outnumbered and outmatched, so I don't know what they're going to do if the team gets back together. We already see two of them together, and they're about to release Grundy. Grundy may be a good person for S.T.R.I.P.E to go up against, because they're both pretty big and strong. Yeah. But I don't know, Grundy's aggressive. He might mop the floor with Pat. I'm terrified for Grundy. That Grundy is... Whew. I forgot about him, honestly.
Who was that girl that was like, stop staring at me, and then got up and walked away?
I don't know who they're supposed to be. They've been giving screen time to that group, the loser group. Well, we didn't see the boy who stole the things and didn't want to be called a loser. He didn't show up. But last time we saw him, he was in detention, I think, with Courtney. So, I don't know. They've been giving them screen time. I can only assume that's for a reason. Everyone that's been given screen time has either been like a supervillain or, I don't know, a supervillain. But they're obviously not. Or they have some sort of plan for them. Like I said, the son, I'm thinking of Brainwave, because since they're focusing on him a lot too, I think he does have his powers and now he's going to take his father's place eventually.
Once he figures it out.
Yeah, so, and we know Artemis is supposed to come on this show, and that's Sportsmaster's daughter. So I'm still sticking with that theory that their next plan revolves around them using their kids to fight and be a new wave of injustice around this world. I don't know. So we'll see what the villains decide to do and how they're gonna handle Courtney and S.T.R.I.P.E.
I feel like that guy, the wizard's child, would be the perfect wizard. Because he has his glasses and...
But I also have questions like, what happened? Because we didn't see the whole fight between, you know, the Injustice Society and the Justice Society. So what happened to people like Dr. Fate? Because he's a heavy hitter. Jay Garrett, we saw his helmet on the ground. Okay, so he's presumably dead. We saw the death of Wildcat, Starman. Our Man, he said survived and then died in a car crash. So I'm like, where are some of these other people? Like, I think he said the Hawks died. He never mentioned Dr. Fate. I can't remember all who was in the photo, but there was a lot of people. So like, there's no other heroes?
I think there is, but they're either went unknown, off the grid probably. They probably went a different life after what happened. Because they were probably the other people's sidekicks.
Depressed. They're probably, you know. But I'm just saying, like, that's just because it doesn't mean that there aren't superheroes who weren't in the JSA, is what I'm saying. So I'm like, what other heroes are they going to try to introduce? Like, Red Tornado, like, he has his little family too. I forget their name. The one that shoots water, the one that shoots fire. Inferno, I think, and I don't know. I just wonder what kind of other characters they're going to add, because they definitely can't do it alone. But
we'll just have to wait and see, I guess.
Yeah, overall, great show. Episode 2 came back even stronger than the first one, in my opinion. So, better. This one was better for me. I don't know which one you like better, but I like this one a lot. Interested to see how they're going to handle these other villains. We put one of them in a coma, but I don't see that happening for everyone else. And Grundy can't be killed, so he's already dead. So we gotta have some type of
can't they, like,
for him.
Put him in a cage and then bury the cage?
Do you think they just have a cage at their disposal?
Can make one.
I don't think they're thinking about him right now. I forgot about him. I don't think they're gonna be thinking about him.
And probably not until like another episode.
Until he shows up.
Or 2.
I don't think they're gonna be thinking about him until he shows up. And then you gotta come up with something quick. Like, what are we gonna do with this zombie thing? I mean, they could always trap him somewhere, lure him into like a mine and seal off the entrance. And then, I don't know. I'm excited to see how they're gonna handle all this. I mean, like, you can't have all these kids' parents go missing and hurt. Like, nothing ever happens in this city, so like people start popping up, getting killed in comas. There are people who are like,
Riverdale.
What the hell's happening? And Stargirl and S.T.R.I.P.E aren't gonna be able to hide forever. So, like, I'm kind of interested to see how the town is gonna take all of this. Like,
react.
Yeah, and then it's kind of obvious because you know, Pat and his family just came here, and then all Stargirl and S.T.R.I.P.E and all the other people were showing up, and somebody was already like, "Oh, aren't you new in town?" And I'm like, "Oh." So some people might start putting things together. That's what they said. In small towns, everyone knows everyone's business.
I would not.
So that's gonna be interesting. We'll see. But I'm pretty sure that's all we got. So be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we will be with you when we can be with you. Look for other videos this week. We don't know what next week has in store for us yet, so reactions may be late, they may not be. We'll keep you updated on our community tab, so be sure to check that out, and
frequently.
We'll see you guys when we see you.
Bye.